I've always said, I want people to follow me, not because I wear this stripe. I want people to follow me because they respect me as a person. If I were to take my shirt off and I wasn't a command chief, would people still follow me? That is a question that I try to ask myself every single day. And if people are following me because I'm a really good, genuine leader and a good person, not just because I'm a command chief, then I feel like I'm doing my job. I grew up in humble beginnings. We made the what I call typical Puerto Rican migration from Puerto Rico to New York City, right? I grew up in South Ozone Park, Queens. Didn't have Jordan sneakers growing up like the rest of my peers. We didn't have eat the best foods, or sometimes there was no meat at the table. It was just rice and beans every single day for a week. But I tell you, those humble beginnings, when I look at life now, they have formed me into who I am. I don't take anything for granted at all. I'm appreciative of the fact that I am the AFRC Command Chief. If you would have told me, 20-something years ago or 30 years ago that, hey, you would be one of the top senior enlisted leaders in the Air Force, I tell you, I don't think so, right? Not with the struggles that I was dealing with back then when I was growing up in New York City. One thing that I share with people in terms of that struggle, I'm one of the few enlisted airmen who actually had to go to college to be an enlisted airman in the Air Force. Because I was going through some challenges. I ended up early in life, got my GED, and I thought I'm gonna get my GED and then I'm gonna go join the Air Force. Well, when I walked into a recruiter's office, the recruiter said, hey, the Army will take you, but the Air Force won't. And I ended up going to school for 2 semesters, and that got me the credits that I needed to join, to do the Air Force at the time. And again, those challenges, that having that resiliency and not giving up, has allowed me to really appreciate life now, be appreciative of the opportunities that I've been given. So my hope is to honor that commitment that I made to myself when I was an airman and give back to airmen. The enlisted are the backbone of what we do. In Air Force Reserve Command, they're about 80% of the force. And we always say we value them, we value who they are and what they give to the table. My thing is we have to invest in them. In order to get after readiness, in order to get after the mission, we have to equip them with the tools, the skills necessary to do their job. My dad growing up, he was a blue collar worker. And he said, look, when you grow up, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you end up being a lawyer. I don't care if you end up being a sanitation worker. I don't care if you end up being a teacher. Whatever you do the very best at it, right? Be the very best at whatever you end up doing and take pride in who you are. That's what I expect out of airmen. I'm excited. I'm excited for this opportunity. Like I said, I would never have thought to have reached this point in my career. I feel like it's a prime opportunity to not only connect with airmen, to hear what's going on in their lives, but to be also affect change. I'd be able to, I want to look back in my career, especially in this seat, and say, hey, I made a difference. I made a difference not only in an airman's life and how they view life overall, but I was also able to affect change for important command within the Air Force. And so I'm just excited. I look forward, started off on the right foot, and look forward to pressing forward.